Yo, it's me, it's GSCODT, baby, and I'm here with my review for Rambo, the 2008 film Rambo, starring Sylvester Stallone, Julie Benz, and is directed by Sylvester Stallone. I did not know that. So, I really didn't know he directed this. This much better. Much better than the previous film, I think. The story here is that Rambo is now, he's retired in what I believe is South America, and these church-going people are going to Burma to help people there who need help. And first Rambo was like, no, I don't do that anymore, I don't do that. But he does take them out there, but they are attacked by pirates, and Rambo is forced to kill the pirates, and that's when they're like, okay, you drop us off and you go back. He does, and it turns out that they get captured by the bad guys. Who knew? And so now Rambo has to go out again with now mercenaries to take down these bad people and save these good people's lives. So, yeah. First thing I want to talk about is the opening scene to this. My God. They are throwing claymores or bombs or whatever at people, or throwing them in the area and making people run where they are so they get blown up. It's horrifying. I just said I knew going into this that this one was the more gruesome of the series, and it is. There's gore aplenty in this film. If you are a gore hound, if you love some carnage candy, this is a film for you when it comes to the Rambo series, because that's what it is. It's carnage candy. There's blood, guts everywhere. The scene where Rambo kills the pirates that in the ship, they want the woman played by, I think her name was Sarah, played by Julie Benz, and he won't give her to them, so he kills. There's one all dead, and it's like, whoa. And he says, if I had handed them to him, they would have killed you and raped her 100 times, or something like that. Raped her 100 times and killed you, killed everyone here. Good point, but they still dismiss him, and he has to go back to save them. And once again, it's kind of like, since Rambo 2, it's been all about going to rescue somebody. This time, though, it's kind of his fault, so I can see why he has to intervene, because he leaves them there. Well, he was told to leave them there. These people in Burma, they need help. And yeah, they really do need help, because they got... these bad guys are the baddest bad guys. The worst, not the worst, but the baddest bad guys. And when you think of bad guys, it's like, these guys, like I said, they're throwing mines into the water and make people run across the water, forcing them to a gunpoint so that their mine blow up and blow them up. It's nuts. Rambo, he's a little bit older, a little bit wiser. It's been 20 years since Rambo 3. What I like is there's a dream sequence. A dream sequence before he gets recruited by the mercenary guy, where it's kind of a montage of the stuff from the first 3 films. And then there's what I do, stuff like that, and stuff from the previous 3 films. I like that. That was pretty cool. I also liked the end to this film. Of course, he does help them survive, and yeah, at the end, there's this long. It takes a while to get this part done. There's Sarah goes looking for Michael, who's one of the church people, and they embrace, and he says, I need to help people. And then she stands there, and she looks up, and Rambo's standing there at the top of the mountain, and he's holding his arm like this, and he's looking down, and she's like this, and he's just like, and then he turns and walks away. And then it cuts to the scene where he's walking down the street with the bag and with the same jacket from the first film, walking down the street in some farm that says R. Rambo, father, brother, what it was, and it ends once again with him walking. What is these movies ending with him walking? He's walking to the farm, and that's where it ends. I like that. I think it's like a subtle nod to the original. I like that. And I like to think that maybe that was meant to be coming full circle. Like it is supposed to be the last one. It's supposed to come full circle. And like that, like it began, perfect. Of course, we got this little guy to go to. But if it had ended there, I'd say it would come full circle. Especially since they had that montage of scenes from the first three. And they had that. Maybe this was supposed to be the final one, and it did kind of come full circle. It took 20 years to get Rambo, the fourth one, this one, done, and take another 11 years to get the fifth one. So you know Stallone, at this point, he won't do one unless he knows the script is right. Like this one, he even directed this one, so he had to get it right. So maybe he put that care into it. Like, I don't know, it could be the last one. Let's give it a good ending, you know what I mean? And hey, good ending. We'll see how this one goes. I've heard mixed things about this one. And that'll be the next one I watch. Because I'm going to finish the Rambo ones tonight. And then I'm done reviewing for the night. And then tomorrow you'll get some one-off Stallone reviews. Like Cliffhanger, Over the Top, stuff like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Better than the last one. There was a lot of explosions and guns. But I think it's not so much explosions. Only when the bad guys... Think about this one. I think the bad guys are the only time that there's explosions. I know Rambo uses the Claymore once. And that's about it. There was one of the mercenaries, I swear, was Barry Pepper. But I couldn't find his name anywhere. And he looked like Barry Pepper to me. But I don't think it was. And... no, his name's not on here. Paul Scholes. Graham McTavish. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Better than the third one, definitely. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to rank... Like I said, I'm going to do a full Stallone ranking of the movies that I watch in this SlyMania review series, but I'm also going to do a separate ranking for the Rambo films. Rambo films will be included, of course, in the SlyMania rankings, but I'm going to do a separate Rambo ranking. Maybe tonight, if I feel like it. Maybe tomorrow. Depends. So far, that Rambo 3 is at the bottom. This might take the cake. Who knows? But for now, this Rambo, give it an 8. I really enjoyed it. Just the whole... I like how, you can tell this is not the same movie. Well, it has the same kind of ending where he's walking. You can tell this is not the same kind of film. This is kind of going back to the feel of the first film, where it's very... very darker tone, whereas Rambo had that dark tone. First Blood had that dark tone. First Blood Part 2 had a dark tone at some points, but there's still that heavy action stuff. 3 was all out campiness, and this is returning it back to that dark tone from the first film. So tonally, it goes back to that kind of tone from the first one, where it's very dark. There's none of that. All these movies are taken very serious, but I think 3 gets very schlocky. 4 has some schlock, but mostly it's serious. But yeah, it gets back to that seriousness, especially with that ending. The way his hair is even down, like it kind of was in the first one. It's not curly like it was, but I'm just saying. And yeah, Stallone is good in this. He doesn't talk much. I don't think he ever really did. Yeah, like I said, it gets an 8. So what are your thoughts on Rambo? These names are so confusing. It's the fourth one, isn't it? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And see you in the next one.